somebody mentioned Mad Men tonight, and I thought, oh, I've got to tell the Mad Men story. Mad Men, when did Mad Men begin? When? 2004, 2005, something like that. Which one? 2007. I knew there'd be an expert here. 2007. This began in this story began about 1988. I had just returned to the J. Waller Thompson Company, and discovered that we probably had the biggest set of computers in the entire world at 420 Lexington Avenue, and the largest IT department that ever existed in the agency business at that time. And they had us bamboozled. We were scared of those guys. They knew everything. We knew nothing. Then the head of IT comes in to see me. He says, "You've got to have an email address." I said, "What the hell's an email address?" And he said, "Well, I'll tell you what your email address is. It's burtmanning@jwt.com. Oh, well, that's simple. And he said, "We'll get that out to your friends, to your family, and to your clients." And I said, "Well, why are we?" He said, "The post office is dead." That's what they believe. So I said, "Fine." So we put it out, burtmanning@jwt.com, and within, I think, 9 days, I had over 2,000 replies. 2,000 emails to burtmanning@jwt.com. "I went to grade school with you, and you still owe me $1. My daughter is a copywriter, and she wants to go to work for J. Waller Thompson." It went on, and I was in a fury. I ran down to this guy, and I said, "What the hell's going on here? I can't even find the ones from the clients." He said, "It's happening to everybody. Sorry, we have to do something." "What do you have to do?" "You have to have a pseudonym." This is a truth. This is what happened. You have a pseudonym. You only tell the pseudonym to the clients, to your family, and your friends. That will eliminate all of this unnecessary and useless stuff that you got. "Well, what kind of a pseudonym?" He said, "Just come up with a name that, you're from the Midwest. Come up with a Midwestern name that you can remember easily, and that'll be your email name." I think, what the hell name do I want? An easy to remember. I thought, well, how about something alliterative? I agonized over this for quite a while. Now, I mentioned Mad Men in the beginning of this little talk. Can you guess the name that I chose for my email name in 1988? Don Draper. Almost 20 years before the existence. And now, they still have the name Don Draper in some discs at the J. Waller Thompson Company. I used it for a long time. I mean, there was no Mad Men in that. It was a perfectly usable name. When I saw the first episode of Mad Men, you can imagine my reaction. There are a million other more stories. I'm hoping to come back to this dinner next year and the year after and the year after, because I want to talk about Ted Turner, and I want to talk about Steve Jobs, and I want to talk about there are enormous, unexpected, funny, and wonderful stories about the advertising business. Everybody else, I want to tell important stories. I'm going to tell the trivia. Thank you very much.